Test, test, test. Let me know how we sounded. Let me know how we sounded. Let me fix the mic. You already know I gotta fix them. Let me see if this sounds better. So we got a couple settings we're looking at right here. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we're about to wait for this next 15 to pop up. We're about to look for a possible GU buy setup here. We're looking at possible GU buys, we're looking at US30 YM buys, and then we're looking at gold sells. It is a new month, y'all. Gonna be doing the recap of how we did last month. I'm probably gonna post that either today or Monday. Alright, the 15 just popped up. It's still gonna hold right here. So with US30, we're looking for price to either BCR maintain 49,810 as support. If so, we can look for buys go to 49,970, or we're looking for price to retest 49,690 and look for buys there. Let me turn this volume down. That's probably why y'all can't hear me either. Let me adjust this volume. Alright, there we go. Euro USD. So I wouldn't trade Euro USD right now, and there's a few reasons for that. One, it's a Euro holiday today, so a lot of times with holidays, it slows the volume down. That doesn't mean there won't be a setup on a Euro pair, but a lot of times with this bank holidays, the volume is affected. Give me 1 second. There we go. But also, look at Euro USD right here. We can see that price is kind of struggling, right? So we had the uptrend go down. but then price failed to make a new higher high, and now price also failed to make a new lower low. So depending on what price does today, we're either going to have the downtrend continue, or we're going to have the uptrend come back into play. So I wouldn't really trade Euro USD right now because it's kind of in between cycles. So I wouldn't trade Euro USD. Versus if you look at GBPUSD, we can see price broke through that and is continuing the uptrend. So that's why we're looking at GBPUSD. Speaking of which, we're gonna hop in this right here. Every time I pull up a different chart, that's when the markets want to take off. But yeah, we're gonna jump in this right here. We're also looking at possible US30 buys right here also. What's going on, y'all? Make sure to like the live as y'all hop up in here. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. We just jumped into this setup right here. We're gonna see how this plays out. We're also looking at possible US30 buys and gold sells. As far as today is going down, we got Euro holidays, all types of holidays in Europe. I don't know what's going on there. And we don't have any other news events today. So we're simply just waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. We're looking for possible gold sales. So we're either gonna look for price to retest 46.20, or if we could BCR maintain 45.80 as resistance, we could look for sales going down to 45.42. So obviously it's May 1st, so what you see on your screen is not how we did last month. I gotta update that. I'll probably post how we did last month on like Monday or Tuesday or something like that. I was gonna do it today, but I think I'll do it Monday. But as far as how we did last month, you can see sneak peek. So yesterday we took a NAS100 setup, right? We got wicked out, and then it did the move I was looking for, so I re-entered that. So we went 1-1 yesterday. So even when the win streak ended, price ended up doing the move I was looking for, right? So like if I show the setup, let me try to be careful because I don't want to show the setup we're in currently. But this is an old trade, y'all. Don't take the setup. All right, cool. All right, so we took this setup right here. You can see the entry to SL. The SL was 27,230. Price literally kissed my SL, broke back above, turned sold back into support, and then it did the move I was looking for. And then it did the exact same move going into New York session after this big ass drop right here. And as you can see, price went back to make all-time highs again. So the only loss we took this week, all we had to do is re-enter, we made that money back. But as far as how we're doing this month, we're like either 6-1 or 5-1 this week. I gotta do the calculations. And then how we did last week, we went 5-0 last week. Let me pull it up. Make sure to hit that first in the description on the free student free Telegram. Then the week before that, we went 6-2. Then the week before that, we went 4-1. So we absolutely dominated this month. Just picking up where we left off the month before that, and then last quarter, 58 wins, 9 losses, gives 87% win rate. So make sure to hit that first in the description. Check all that stuff out as well. Make sure to explore the playlist also because all playlists are up to date. Dropped a few videos for y'all this week. Make sure to check those out over the weekend if you have not already. And we're making money already on this juice up. Let me let the folks know. Give me 1 second. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. I forgot what I was about to say. Shout out to those that was in the TikTok live yesterday. We're about to see what this next 15 and next 5 minute looks like. Gold is pushing. And the Euro USD, I'm not Euro USD, US30 YN is trying to do something as well. So we hit TP1 on GU. We're just waiting for some volume. We also didn't, we kind of retested this level. So we failed to maintain 36.05 as support. We could try to retest 35.70, 35.75 below. We're about to see how gold reacts to. So again, we're either going to look for price to retest 46.20 or BCR and maintain 45.80 as resistance right here. So price is just chilling right here, as we can see. Let me zoom this so I can see this a lot better. And then the quick update on these charts: US30 still chilling right here. Gold's approaching this level here, so we're just watching GU right now. We're currently in this GU setup. We hit TP1 twice. Looking to see if we get TP2 right here. What's going on, Yusuf? It's been a good week so far. I have more discipline. Is that part of psychology? Yeah, when people talk about trading psychology, they try to sound all fancy, sophisticated. All trading psychology is, at the end of the day, it's just habits and discipline and self-control, right? Do you have the habits of a profitable trader? Do you have the discipline and self-control to not force a setup? Do you have the discipline and self-control to only take the setups that are part of your trading plan? Do you have the discipline and self-control to follow your trading plan? Do you have the discipline and self-control after you take a win to get off the charts? Do you have the discipline and self-control after losing X amount of trades to get off the charts? That's all it is. So when people talk about trading psychology takes 2, 3, 4 years, they're basically saying it took them 2, 3, 4 years to look in the mirror and have some self-fucking control. That's literally all it is. That's literally all it is. It's not like the markers are fucking with you. No, it's literally you just have to get over yourself and just stick to the game plan. And it's a lot easier to stick to the game plan when you have all your I's dotted, your T's crossed. That's why I always talk about market structure, because most of the stress and confusion comes from lack of understanding what the markers are doing and risk management. But if you have the risk management down, you understand what markets are doing, you trust your analysis, you trust your game plan, then all you gotta do is stick to the game plan, the trading plan, right? Because the strategy is just one thing. Understanding the charts is another thing. You need to know both, and then based on your knowledge of the charts and your trading strategy, that's where the trading plan comes into play. The trading plan is how you're going to make money based on your strategy and knowledge of the charts. That's why a lot of times when you break your trading plan, your trading rules, you lose money. But yeah, that's all trading psychology is. Like, motherfuckers try to make it seem like some vague, mysterious shit, but that's all it is. But it doesn't sound as cool. That's why people don't say self-control and discipline. So GU is retesting this level here. We're about to see how price reacts right here. So we did have a retest here. So if it fails to hold this level, it could try to retest 35.70, 35.75. But we are back in the uptrend. But we were kind of struggling to continue the uptrend for the past couple of weeks. But yesterday we pushed back above, which is why we're looking for buys again, because we made a higher high yesterday. So that's why we're back to looking for buys. And as you can see for the day, we haven't really done too much. Like, we've just been chilling here. Didn't do anything at all Tokyo session either. If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. Want me to look into your charts, drop in the chat. Make sure to like the live if you have not already and subscribe. This is also why we don't breakout trade, y'all. Look what would happen. We would have broke out traded here, here, or here. Would have took a loss or been an unnecessary drawdown for no reason. So we had some crazy moves to start off the week. So today is definitely going to be interesting. There's not too much volume. It might be a retracement day today. We just have to wait and see and find out. There is no news today, so we're simply just waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. Last night, GJ went crazy. Yeah, if you was in the live yesterday, we talked about that. In the live yesterday, remember I was telling you, I was like, y'all, retracements are due. We've been pushing all week. And now, did I know it was going to reject that hard? No, right? I'm not going to act like I knew it was going to reject that hard, but I knew retracements was definitely going to happen. But, like I always talk about, there's no coincidences in the markets, right? So before price pushed past this point, this was the higher highs, right? So we retrace prices steps. This is what we had taking place Thursday last week. This was the high we failed to break. This is what price did Friday last week, right? So right here, look what we see right here, y'all. Look what we see right here. Last time we was this high was in 2008, and when we was this high, this was a resistance level we failed to break. Look how we consolidated, made a high, and then rejected, right? Also, we can see here, 2008, same reaction, right? That's why we're telling y'all this ain't Twitter posting news events causing this shit, because we can't blame Trump for what took place in 2006, 2008, right? Same level being treated as resistance here. Same level got turned from resistance to support. And then the same level that was a resistance level got rejected. And that's what happened right there, right? So, again, did I know price was going to reject that hard? No, but, that's what took place with GJ. So that's why we're not looking at GJ today, because, again, if there's not clean market structure, there's no point in taking the setup, right? That's why people go online and say, oh my God, price action is so bad, because they see not attractive market structure, but whether because they're scared to look at another chart or that's their favorite chart, they force a setup, and then they go online and cry about the setup they took, right? So that's why sometimes we'll take a trade on one chart or one pair, and then the next day not look at it, or the next week not look at it, is because of the market structure. Right, just like NAS100. Yesterday and Wednesday, we talked about buys on NAS100. We made money yesterday and Wednesday on it. But why are we not looking at it today? Because it's at all-time high, so there's no point in looking at it. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're in this GU setup right here. We're about to hit TV1 again. So again, you can see how we tapped this level and we shot back up. So we're really just waiting for volume to make the markets move. That's really all we're waiting on right here. What's going on, my boy? How you feeling? I appreciate it too. Appreciate you too. Shout out to everybody in the live. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram, Playmaker_Way. TikTok, _Playmaker_Way_. Alright, new 15 just popped up.
Who are you celebrating this Mother's Day? Shop Etsy for special
Man, I forgot, shout out to Ad. I almost forgot it was supposed to be Mother's Day, but we're about to skip this motherfucker. We're supposed to have no ads in this shit. What we got going on? What we got going on? Alright, let's see if we can hit TP2, y'all. Let's see if we can hit TP2. This is what gold's looking like. This US30 YM. So again, we're simply just waiting for volume right now. Barely missed TP2. Let's see if we can hit it, y'all. Let's see if we can hit it. All right, so gold hit the zone as well. So again, with gold, we're either going to look for price to retest 4620 or BCR 4580. And we can hold that as resistance. We're going to look for sales going down to the lows right here. New 5-minute about to pop up in a little bit. US30 still chilling right here. All right, let's see if we can hit TP1, y'all. If y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. We need to look at new charts, drop in the chat. We barely missed TP2. Again, we're just in the waiting for volume right now. GU has not done a damn thing. Well, it's green now, but if y'all was here earlier, the thing was just a red, which is wicks on the top and the bottom. So we're getting somewhere, but let's see how gold reacts right here. Again, we're not in this trade. These are just trade ideas right here. Only trade we're in currently is the GBPUSD setup. That's the only trade we're in right now. So gold's pushing, GU's pushing as well. So not all the time, but sometimes gold and GU correlate with each other. So we're rejecting right now. We're still gonna hold the SLTV gets hit. Drawdown's part of the game. Stop losses are part of the game. One thing I will do is move this out the way so we can see this better. Just put it up here for now. Yeah, so we'll see what GU does right here. So we broke this level, so now we're just going to wait for a retest right here. I'm about to see what this next hour looks like. And the US30 still chilling here. So if we would have had a buy limit here, or would have broke out trade, or would have took a loss for no reason. Let's see what this next 15 hour looks like. Y'all see our price retested all when I was rejecting. So that's what we was looking for right there. That's what we wanted to see US30 do the opposite direction. And that's what I was looking for with G right here. But obviously G is still chilling right here. So that's what I'd be talking about when I talk about you want to wait for the break, close, retest, right? So now we just need volume to reject it, do the push we was looking for right here. We're going to be on for a little bit longer. We're going to see how this 15 closes right here. GU is still taking a nap right here though. But again, if y'all did not see this, just rewind. And y'all see what I'm talking about. You saw how price broke. You saw how it was green. Retest that level. Reject is pushing down. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. So there's some nice volume going into New York session. We can see a new lower low get made going into tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's fucking Saturday. So I guess today going into next week. I'm about to see how this closes though. Got a new 15 about to pop up in about 2 minutes. And the GU is still chilling at this level as well. All right, gold's starting to push. GU still chilling at this level right here. So again, if gold can maintain 45.80 as resistance, you can look for sales going down to 45.44. US30 YM, we're going to be looking for buys. So we're either going to look for price to retest 49.700 as support, or if we could BCR maintain 49.800 as support, we could look for buys. Not looking at GJ today. So we're going to let this play out, and then we're going to let gold play out, and then we're going to see what happens in the New York session. Like always, you don't take any trade between now and 6 a.m. Just wait for 8 o'clock, 9:30 New York Open. Shout out to everybody in the live. Y'all, shout out to everybody's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join a free super and free Telegram. Make sure also to check out the videos. Posted a few videos for y'all this week on YouTube. Got some new posts lined up for y'all Instagram and TikTok today. All playlists are up to date. And enjoy y'all's weekend. But like I always say, do not waste it. The markets are literally going to be right back open Sunday night. Right? The weekend is not that long. So especially if you're not profitable yet, or you had a rough week, or if you just want to improve. I'm not saying don't do nothing this weekend, but definitely put some time in this weekend as well. All right, peace, we out. Peace, we out.